I think I just ran a stop sign on accident. No, I didn't. Okay, good.
Welcome back. It's Saturday.
It is?
I'm in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
What's up?
With my best friend.
Hey.
And we're at Walmart to get some cereal. Alright. So, I have not thought this through on what cereal to get. We've tried, okay.
Hey, wait, you could try this.
Strawberry Awake.
Yeah, I wonder where the strawberry asleep is.
So I saw on Eric Electric's recent video that these were pretty disappointing. Oh yeah, Eric the Electric also tried these, which I was gonna try with Tyra 2 weeks ago, but then we were like, nah, let's try this, which is amazing, you all know.
Oh,
and
you tried the Sour Patch Kids cereal, right?
No, we haven't tried that.
It just looks so disgusting to me. I've always wanted to try it.
What about Nutter Butter?
Okay.
No, we're not. That's bad. This is absolute crap.
Hey,
I will always say.
I'm telling you, man, I want to stick with those Sour Patch Kids.
Seriously?
I think that it would be so disgusting that we have to try it. It'll be a cereal Saturday to remember.
Okay, I guess we can try those. But are we gonna do 2 cereals or just 1?
2, right?
Oh, I forgot my wallet.
I guess I'm getting a cereal.
Oh, should we also do something else? Nutter Butters?
I know those of you who are avid watchers have always wondered, hey, would I rather have Sour Patch Kids or Nutter Butter cereal? You're about to find out.
Make a good thumbnail.
Welcome to Edwin's Corner.
Okay, so we're back from Walmart.
Boy, we got the cereal.
I wanted to try Nutter Butter. He wanted to try the Sour Patch Kids.
Only because I think it's going to be gross.
Yeah,
I say let's try this first.
because when it sucks, we're gonna have this
Yes,
to
then
like
we'll have
save
the
the deal.
nut,
Okay.
okay.
And today we have almond breeze with like coconut in it, so it's gonna be a little different than normal. Normally I just do like the original almond milk, but yeah, this is all they had, which is okay. Oh, smell it. What does it remind you of? Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, okay, so
I think
initially
this is gonna be so good.
it might be good. Okay, so this is what they look like. Go. And first we do our dry taste test. Lucas
I'm
knew
just
cereal.
feeling it. I'm just feeling it at first because like
It feels like styrofoam.
you can see like white coating on all of them.
Yeah, dry taste test, here we go.
Slightly oh.
It's sour.
It is.
This is gonna
But
suck.
I don't know if I don't like it.
I could actually eat this dry.
I could eat this dry.
Cause sometimes like it tastes like a Sour Patch Kid, and sometimes when I just snack on Sour Patch Kids,
I
it's
prefer
gummy.
the crunch. I like gummies.
Yeah.
Like I really
the
like
crunch of
this
this
crunch.
is good. They need to make crunchy sour candy, like which is basically this.
I would bring this to a movie theater. It's about as loud
True.
as popcorn. I think I'm going to be so sad with the milk.
The milk is gonna make it like absolutely horrible, especially because it's coconut. So, all right, I'm gonna go for it.
Before me. What you think, girl?
It kind of loses its sourness, but the coconut is throwing me off.
It tastes like a pina colada now. I'm dead serious. Because the sour tastes like the pineapple with the coconut.
You're not wrong.
I will say I couldn't eat a bowl of this all the time, as she's still eating and I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think I would buy this again unless I was really craving something crunchy and sour. The sugar per 1 cup is 13 grams. This isn't as much sugar as I would expect. Cause I mean, the Nutter Butters, it's the same amount. So you might think it would change the milk colors, but it's still white. Oh yeah, also during this video, I asked you guys on Instagram earlier to ask us some questions about our relationship. Since he's my special guest, I thought it would be cool to talk about like our relationship and answer some questions that you might have, since we are doing long distance and we don't get to hang out as much.
Why are you still eating this food?
I don't know.
We've decided it's...
Okay, the first question asked was, what is the hardest thing about long distance? For me, I think it was actually like probably like the day or like the week that I found out that he was gonna be leaving and we were gonna start doing long distance, like that was the hardest part of it. Like he was even still at college, but just like kind of coping with the fact that we weren't gonna be able to just like go through.
Accept it.
Yeah, like, coming to accept that.
There was a lot of crying.
Yeah.
I really feel like it's because like it's the end of a chapter or a closing of a door or whatever.
And it was like you would realize at random parts of your day the things that you would be like missing out on, and then be like really little things. But for me it'd be like, oh, I won't get to spend time with him after practice and talk to him about my long day. Like I might have to wait for him to get off work to call him. When he's getting off work, literally my lights are already out and like I might have just put my phone up, and then like I get a text from him saying like, hey babe, I'm off work, and I'm like, hey babe, I'm going to sleep. So the hardest thing about long distance definitely was
long distance.
Realizing or like accepting it, coming to like accept it, and then just figuring out our schedules and how they work together. Like the next question, what is the positive side of long distance? I think it makes seeing each other, being with each other a lot more special. Like we've learned to value our time together a lot better.
So we've become better communicators because of that, which is a great thing in my opinion.
Okay, we're gonna do one more question and then try the next cereal. The next question is, who wears the pants in this relationship?
We wear shorts mostly. We're both wearing shorts at the moment.
I don't think anyone really like, wears the pants. I feel like Luke leads me in ways that like I need him, and he encourages me in ways that I need, and I feel like I do the same.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily like I'm required to go to him or he's required to go to me, or he makes the ultimate decision or I make the ultimate decision. No. For real, only one more question and then we're gonna try the Nutter Butter cereal and then we'll get back to the questions. Okay, favorite food to make together. We like to make different things together. We're not around each other as much to like have a favorite. We make a lot of breakfast together. I'll say breakfast in general.
It's so good with milk.
You like with milk?
You're so wrong.
I think like the coconut milk is like weird. Okay, what would you rate the Sour Patch Kids out of 10?
4.
I give this a 4 as well. For Nutter Butter, if you're wanting more of a more peanut buttery cereal, like to be honest, this just isn't, it's not that peanut buttery. I'm gonna give it a 6. Would I buy it again? Actually,
yes. Yeah. I would.
But in like the rankings of cereals that I've tried, I would put Nutter Butters as like 3rd, Honey Buns 1st, Churro 2nd, Nutter Butter 3rd.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts were dead last.
Dead last?
Even like
still dead last?
I think so. Like I would probably eat Sour Patch Kids cereal before I ate Pop-Tart cereal.
There you have it. Sour Boys are not as bad as Pop-Tarts. Next question.
Somebody asked us how we met.
Thank you for asking, because we never tell enough people. First day of freshman orientation.
Freshman orientation went from like 8 a.m. to like 12 or 1 in the afternoon. It was on a Saturday. I was already there at the school the whole month of June because I play basketball and they want the athletes there the month of June. So I had kind of already like gone to know the campus and was feeling like kind of confident, I guess.
I hadn't.
Yeah. So we had this breakout session. I walk in and sit down, kind of like in the front, because I'm just that kind of person who sits in the front.
I walk in and I sit down. 1 seat back and 1 seat to the left of where she's sitting. I was kind of looking around a little bit and I saw her hair, which I thought was beautiful, and I saw her calf, and that was literally it because of the angle, and I was like, wow, she has like really defined calves, like that's pretty muscular. That's literally it. And I was like, I bet she's not even gonna turn around this way because it doesn't matter.
So when our academic advisor was like, look around, get to know like a couple people around you and talk to them about what you're nervous about for college and like what you're looking forward to, and tell them your name. And so as soon as she said that, I whipped around.
Hi, my name's Reagan.
I whipped around like that, and like Luke, I noticed him when I walked in, or when I was sitting down. I had already kind of been looking around.
Didn't know that she noticed me.
And I noticed he just looked really sad, and it makes sense considering he was so stressed out, but he was just kind of sitting there like this. Yeah, he does it better because that's exactly how he looked. And so he was like, my name's Luke, and I was like, oh, so like, what are you guys excited for? What are you nervous about? He was like,
roommates.
He's worried about his roommates, like who he's gonna meet. And I was like, okay, so we talked and stuff, whatever. So now the session's over. And I don't know, just something within me. I was like, oh, I want to meet this guy. Like, I want to talk to him more. Like, why is he so nervous? You know, I just was like, So I caught up to him. He was like walking away. And I was like, hey, Luke. And he like turned around, he's like, yeah. And his mom was with him. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, so why'd you choose SVU? Like, what makes you want to come here?
Which I really thought was weird, that I was just like, are you genuinely interested in me?
So we talked, we ended up like hanging out, kind of like we stayed in a group like the rest of the time. We had another session in like the auditorium area, or like the chapel area, where we had to like fill out this quiz. And that's kind of like where I feel like Luke and I clicked, because he was like hilarious, and like he kind of started like getting out of his shell a little bit. I had been asking him questions about who he was and stuff like that, and I feel like he probably felt like a little more comfortable around me because I wasn't like, I don't know, I was nice. Yeah, I was nice to him. So then we like decided to like race each other and taking this quiz, and he was being funny and talking about all these different memes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love memes, and he was like showing me different ones.
Right then and there, I knew she would be my best friend.
But it was also during this breakout session that I had seen his phone, because we took the quizzes on his phone. And at the time, there was a background picture of a girl. I was like, okay, I'm not sure, like maybe he has a girlfriend, but I don't know.
It's my sister.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who that would be, whatever.
Wasn't my sister.
So now we're getting in line for lunch. The day's almost over pretty much. And we were talking about things we like to do. And this was crazy because probably like 4 months before this, I had broken up with my ex-boyfriend, and I was like talking to God like a week before I met Luke about like the type of guy I truly want in my life. Not that I was like gonna be seeking out another guy. I was like not really even looking for a relationship for a while. But I was like, what type of guy do I like want? And how do I want him to like be? Like, and I ended up kind of making this list, and it wasn't necessarily shallow, but it was like, I want him to like enjoy the things I enjoy, and like love the Lord above all else, and have like a sense of an adventuresome spirit, just like things like that. I would just be like something, or someone who would like just have fun with me. Yeah, compliment me. And so then we're like talking about all these things we enjoy, and literally everything he was saying, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that too. Huh, that's really fun. Like, I really like that too.
I thought she was faking.
Yeah, because it was that like spot on.
It was almost like, it's been freaky.
Yeah, so like throughout the day we were kind of getting at like, oh, you guys must be like really good friends. Like, did you guys know each other coming into this? And be like, no.
Nope.
So that's just like a general idea of how we were interacting. It was just like we were like buds, and it was really cool. But it was during this time that Luke was telling me what he enjoyed, and he said, I really like to go canoeing with my girlfriend sometimes. And I was like, oh, in my mind I was like, okay, darn, like he does have a girlfriend. I'm not surprised. He seems like a great guy. Like, of course he has a girlfriend, that's fine. And so then after that was one more session. We didn't sit next to each other. Yeah, at the end, whenever we left, I had almost left the building, and I turned around because I wanted to say bye to him, but I didn't.
Time slowed for me. I'm dead serious. I can always remember this. It's almost like there was just like a wave of like people, and I just kind of see her face. Like everything's kind of blurry but her face, and I just kind of see her wave with a soft smile, and then turn around and walk away. And I said to myself, and I even told my mom, like, I need to see her again. And I had no intention of dating her. I had no intention of like a serious relationship like that.
He told me he lived in Mountain Home, Arkansas. He told me his full name. So I looked him up on Facebook literally during the last event, because I wasn't sitting with him. So I was like, oh, I need to add him on Facebook. And I looked up Luke Gibson and couldn't find him. But then I looked up Luke Gibson Mountain Home, Arkansas, and he was right there. So I added him as a friend, and when he finally accepted it, we messaged, and then ended up getting each other's Snapchat and started talking. So the funny thing is like that day I came home, or I came back to my apartment, and I told my roommate.
I love this part.
She was like, how was the day? How was freshman orientation? And I was like, oh, it was really good. I met this one guy named Luke, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna marry him. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna marry him, but he has a girlfriend right now. But yeah, that's how we met.
Next question. When are you guys getting a dog? Whenever we have a house and are married, so not now. Who loves the other more? That's not a thing. It causes disagreements. I think we love each other equally. What is the best way you guys deal with conflict? Fist fights. Just communication.
Absolutely.
And if you're too mad to talk, tell them and take some time. I would say don't go to bed without at least partially talking about it.
Yeah.
There's things in your life that will take multiple days, but if you're going to bed mad about a huge issue and you guys don't talk about it at all, you're at a disadvantage.
Our best way we deal with conflict is communication, not ever going to bed without trying to resolve it in some way.
That's it.
That's it. Word choice is important as well as tone. So it's really okay to take time in communicating so that you can get across what you're trying to get across.
And don't text for those serious conversations. I've come to expect in general very positive and loving things from Reagan. I can still misunderstand what she means over text. It can become manipulative.
Yeah, text is impossible to understand people.
It's hard.
It's hard. Who's more responsible?
We aren't.
You don't think we are?
Who is the fun one? Okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was...
But also me,
I think we're both fun.
We're both really fun.
I think we're slightly fun in a different way.
Okay, that's gonna be it because this is a heck of a long video already. And I had to because he's a special guest and we don't get to be together that much. So
yes.
if you stuck with it this long, I'm proud of you. Thanks for tuning in to our Cereal Saturdays. Appreciate it. Oh, we have to do the jingle.
It has been Cereal Saturdays. Is that it?
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.